At first glance, the only way I can describe this thing is a shopping, get the fuck out of here, is a shopping cart with a V8 engine in it. Specifically, a Corvette LS3. How do I know that? Well, because it says it right on the engine itself. Because there's no hood. Welcome to potentially one of the most insane cars in Forza history. Unfortunately, this car was in Forza Motorsport. However, they're adding the cars from Forza Motorsport because it was a failure. We also have to talk about, a little bit of that. Because that was also from Forza Motorsport. And it's also a paid DLC car pass car. But at the very least, you get to pay $30 to drive it instead of paying $60 for a failed racing game. And I'm also very glad we can actually drive it in an open world instead of being limited to a track. Because honestly, I never really liked Motorsport. I have Forza Motorsport 7. I almost got Motorsport 4 the other day. Really should have. Actually, I might go back and get it because that game has some awesome cars. I also almost got Project Gotham. Project Gotham Racing. But it does not work on my Xbox Series X for whatever reason. But I guess let's just see what the hell we can do to this thing, because, well, yeah, I literally said it's a shopping cart with a V8 engine. Okay, I feel like I should just fast travel because this thing is, like, uncontrollable. But yeah, it is rear-wheel drive, has 525 horsepower, and only weighs 1,600 pounds. And I'm pretty sure 800... Actually, I don't know how much the engine weighs, but I'm pretty sure most of that weight is probably the fat fucking V8. I think first off... Oh, we can swap the engine. Oh my god, we actually have engine swap... Like, a lot of engine swaps for this. Okay, let's see what we got. We got 525 horsepower, 6.1 liter LS3 V8. We go... Why? We can drop this from mid S2 down to low S1 just by swapping. Why is this engine even available? Wait, what the hell? 1.6 liter inline 4. Okay. 1.4 liter inline 4 motorbike engine. I don't know why they insist on throwing motorbike engines into this. Oh, that actually does get it down to A-class. Yikes. 1.1 liter V4. Please tell me the last two engine swaps are actually V8s like what we have on this thing. No, 1 liter inline 4. And 3 liter V8 racing. No, we're going to keep the LS3. We do have to make it all-wheel drive though because as I said, this thing is uncontrollable. We can throw on, okay, canards, we're going to need that. That'll help. And then side skirts, what can we do? Oh, we can give it fenders. I don't know if I like that. Now I think it's goofier without. Yeah, it's goofier without the fenders. But if I did want to make a top of S2 build, I mean, I could just throw this on. But no, I feel like this thing would be fitting in our class. We were already on maxed out slicks, super slicks. We can bring them up from 275s up to 315s, and we can also do the same in the rear. Okay, that's actually very thick. I do like that. I think we keep it a 6-speed. We'll do a new driveline, and we should also, new diff. I also just realized this thing only has one seat. I'm assuming, we're already on race suspension, and now let's see what we can do to the engine. So, new intake. Gotta do all this. I bet you this thing is gonna get 1,000 horsepower because it is an LS3, and LSs are known to get pretty good, reliable power. It sounds even better with an exhaust. Okay, so I hope we can near 1,000 horsepower. We're at... Okay, that gets us up close to... Damn, we're stuck at 794. Actually, wait. I think I have an idea, because we have big-ass V8, makes 794 horsepower, weighs 1,700 pounds. However... if we throw an engine like, I think this one into it, it should get the same amount of power, but be a couple 100 pounds lighter. Let's see if we can do this. We're at 518 horsepower, up to 591. 775, and now 794 horsepower. We weigh 1,500 pounds. We are 200 pounds lighter. But this engine is even lighter. And I wonder if we can get even more power out of it. Kind of a shame we don't have a Corvette ZR1 swap for that, or a Corvette Z06 swap for this, because that would work perfectly. But yeah, 758 horsepower, we get 774 horsepower, a little less power, and we also do weigh, I think, a little more, maybe. I think this engine might get the same amount of power, and I think this one gets the same amount of power. It's also the lightest, it looks like. So I think this one, it does get 780, but it's only a couple horsepower, so I think that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. It will sound a little off, though, because we have big-ass V8 visually, and only, just only visually. Okay. 775 horsepower, we weigh just under 1,500 pounds. I think this is okay. We're also near the very top of our class. 993. I'm happy with that. This thing is going to be goofy and terrifying, and I will die because it is literally just a shopping cart with now a 4-cylinder in it, even though it looks like a V8. Why is the suspension raised all the way up? Yeah, I'm also... Actually, wait. I completely forgot to change the wheels. I wonder if I could do lighter wheels. Let's see. That could get us closer to the top of the class. Let's see. We can get them lighter, but only a little bit lighter. But which kind of wheels do we want to go with? Because we have, like, no tire profile whatsoever. I think these lightweight TEs will work the best. Okay, we can't make the rims bigger. That makes sense. But yeah, 3,500 credits later, we got 1 PI point. So we're now R-Class 994, and I think it is time to paint this. We do have advanced paint groups. I'm assuming Group 1 is going to be all the tubing, and Group 2 is probably going to be the cladding, like the front and the rear. Oh wait, we do actually have other colors for it, so let's see. We have orange, yellow, green, blue, black, gray, silver, and white. Okay. I also do... Oh, Group 1 is all this. Okay, we're going to paint this all carbon fiber, but I wish we got the Excocet off-road back, because that was one of my favorite cars in Horizon 5, and in Horizon 4, too. I actually think I'm going to paint it... I think I might go with, like, aluminum or chrome, because I actually want this to look like a shopping cart. Because it literally looks like a shopping cart. What I have to do is I have to paint the top of the roll bar. I have to paint that red, so it actually looks like a shopping cart. Also, yeah. No hood. We have mirrors, but they literally just look like spoons. We cannot paint the wing. I think we should go with carbon wheels. We'll go carbon wheels. No window. Pardon the fuck me. Oh, wait, we can paint the, Oh, that's cool, actually. That's cool. Okay, I feel like we should paint that red. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. You actually get to paint the plexiglass on the sides. That's sick. Okay. Apply vinyls. Apparently we can't actually apply vinyls. Okay, where does it apply the vinyl, though? Okay. Okay, we can paint that. I don't think we can do the roll bar, though. I don't think we can paint the roll bar. Unfortunately. Actually, is there any way we... How does it look here? Oh, let me guess. The front? Yeah, okay. So they can't actually do the shopping cart build, unfortunately. It looks like a shopping cart, though. Oh my god, this thing is so goofy. Shopping cart should have had a V8. I wish it would be absolutely goofy if we could put bigger engines in it, because we had a 6.1 liter V8 in this thing stock. We probably... Oh my god, what if they added the Funko F9 swap? What if they added the Funko F9 1700 horsepower V8? This thing would probably get a 1-to-1 power to weight ratio then. Oh my god. Oh my god. We have less than 800 horsepower, but it doesn't matter. Oh my god. Perhaps I should increase the downforce a bit. Okay, so we're gonna take this thing out on the new Edamame circuit and probably die. Because, let's be honest, this thing, it does not matter how much power we have, because I still weigh less than your mother. It's gonna be goofy, this thing. Alright, let's just see what this little shopping cart can do. Oh my god, yeah, off the line, it's gone. We got 315s front and rear. The tires are actually okay. Oh my god, I just got... Holy shit, dude. Okay, it might have a little too much power. I say that, I mean, it's got 700 horsepower. Literally in a shopping cart. Maybe I should have done drift suspension because, like, the steering angle on this does not look good. I'm just going by visuals, but yeah, I can see it is not that good. Also, I am, like, terrified of this thing. Oh, yeah, just pass me. Sure. Yeah, just go ahead. Literally, does not matter. Okay, I think I made a mistake with this car. I feel like it would have been better at top of S2 because it is terrifying to drive. Can you not hit me? Like, I'm only good in the straights and off the line. Look, close this. Okay, they're actually catching. Hang on. Fuck. Yeah, I'm not gonna win this one. I'm not winning this one. This thing is terrifying to drive. I upped the downforce as high as I could, but then I also gave it a little more front bias because it would just absolutely spin itself sideways if I didn't. But now it just doesn't. Yeah, now it just doesn't turn. I also just noticed, I think the wheels actually don't have any collision. Yeah, okay, what won? Porsche, obviously, it's a Porsche. Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting. Honestly, the new circuit, it's okay in slower cars and smaller cars. It's not okay in our class. But yeah, the wheels, what? Okay. From my understanding, you saw my tires clip in. You saw my tires clip into the barriers. Okay, yeah, whatever. That's weird. But yeah, this thing is... It's goofy, it's terrifying. Maybe if I give it a little more rear bias, it would be a little bit better. Why did I do 65? Why did I do 65? I think 75 is good. I don't know why I did 65% rear bias, because this thing clearly needs more. Oh my god. You can't control it. You actually cannot control it. It's too light, it has too much power, and that's why I absolutely love it. I feel like this thing would be overpowered in A-Class, though. Maybe I should do an A-Class build, but I'll do that off camera, because I don't want this video to get too long. Yeah, let's see. I just wish that we had other V8 engine swaps instead of just a Ferrari V8 engine swap. I think that... No, wait, no. That's not a V8. That's not a Ferrari engine. That's the, Ariel Atom V8. The 3-liter V8. Guess that makes sense to throw it into this. But yeah, I just wish we could get more engine swaps for it. Not like motorbike engine swaps. I know that they work very well for this, but yeah, I just really wish that we had other hilarious V8 swaps, because this thing already, it is completely uncontrollable. But I built it wrong. You can make some crazy builds with this. I know you can.